Good day, and welcome back to Blake Manor, where we investigate the disappearance of Evelyn Dean. And yeah, we're fast approaching Saturday night here, just close to 8 p.m. And we have all kinds of things to do. I don't really have like locked in on like one lead or one investigation. But maybe I should, considering that we're approaching the last day of investigation, to kind of like narrow it down a bit further. And yeah, I think I should definitely try to get as many rooms as possible unlocked and explored, because I feel like that's our best chance of uncovering what's driving each of the characters. Ah yeah, so the yellow ones are the ones that I haven't been to yet, I guess, right? But that are unlockable. So we could start with room number 1, technically. But no, we definitely have been there. I mean, my room is also marked as unlockable. Hello there, Ogogi. Welcome in. And good day. The communal washroom for men staying in the manor. Cleaning supplies. Nothing here. I assume the housekeeper checks it regularly. Okay, just some towels. The taps have warm water on request. There must be a boiler of some sort on site. It looks relaxing. Perhaps I can take some time later to think on the case here. Okay, nothing really to find here, I don't think. Okay, have I been in this room yet? We'll probably find out by looking at an item. And it does have a timer next to it, so it should be something we haven't read yet. Marine and Other Poems by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. I can see nothing of note about it. A small but densely printed book named On the Nature and Workings of the Human Mind. I can't see anything of note in here. An assortment of clothing. A journal. 34525. It's not a date, so what is it? Perhaps if Ivy does marry, I should take that as a sign to do my duty and return back to my husband's family. Oh, ancestors, sometimes I wish I hadn't tasted this Western freedom. I'm not sure I could give it up under any circumstances. Ivy won't listen. She startles like a stray cat when I try and talk to her about anything remotely sincere. And all for what? Damn Evelyn Dean. Not an ounce of conscience in her. And now Ivy is set on finding herself a husband. I don't see a way in which things will go well from here, if this course is not altered, but Ivy has made it very clear she doesn't want me to do a thing. So I know what I have to do. I have to ensure she is confused. Just enough that she won't see what I'm doing and attempt to stop me. Thankfully, I now know how to temper her gift after last summer's terrible trip to India. A similar dose here will soften her ability just a while. And I can see this done. God forgive me. Ah yeah, that's why her powers, her second sight is like vanished, it seems. No luck. Damn it all. Whether Miss Dean has hidden whatever it is she acquired on us, I just cannot find it. It's not in her room. What wicked lengths she's gone to, just to make us miserable. What lengths I'm going to just to undo it. I hate this, and I hate her. Is it too much just to be left in peace? That's all I want. At this rate, I see no other recourse than to confront her. I shall arrange a meeting, and we will see how proud and austere she is then. And whether she has any heart at all, and if she does not, I don't know what I do. But I will have to do something, I know that. Something is scratched out. Suggesting Mrs. Law's problem would go away if Evelyn Dean was to die. It looks like it says, in fact I know full well what would need to happen. Evelyn Dean would have to die. Lord, this place. I've just returned from a lady's bathroom. I swear I saw a ghost. Huh. Still, I'm shocked by this place. I entered to find a woman washing a shawl in the bathtub. Thinking her a guest, I excused myself, but as she rose up, I knew that not to be true. Her body twisted in unnatural ways. She looked at me, though I cannot recall her face. She screamed. Oh, such a scream. Many lifetimes of anguish in that scream. I fell backwards. When I scrambled away, I noticed she was gone. Nonetheless, I went to a bathroom on another floor, with great trepidation. A Bible, the King James edition. Actually, wow, I have a Bible in hand. Someone thought Miss Mantovani really ought to see Leviticus 20:27. But what does it say? Let's see. There. A man or woman who is a medium or a wizard must be put to death. You will stone them with stones, for the blood is upon their heads. Good God, who would want to threaten her like this? Jesus Christ. I just looked up the original, but, it's not like much different, of course. Obviously, translation can differ slightly, but that's the gist of it. Camilla by Sheridan Le Fanu. Half-written letter in which Mrs. Law details what she thinks happening in the manor. It talks a lot about how this place is cursed because they're not honoring their ancestors or themselves. She says, they're careless with their actions and intentions. Of course bad luck follows them. She works hard to cover it, perhaps to be taken more seriously, but Mrs. Lau is a lot more superstitious than she lets on. Oh, it's 8 PM. I hope she doesn't get in the room. Okay. She's not here, that's good. I should really be more careful about being in rooms just before the hour is changing. Just some trinkets, nothing of interest. Okay, whoa. Ah, okay. Requires a key, which we haven't found yet. Never mind. There's nothing of interest under here. An ordinary bed, though the pillow closest to a window looks strangely higher than the other one. A number of items under her pillow, including a small key. What could this be for? A number of documents that appear to belong to Miss Dean. I doubt they were given to Mrs. Lau for safekeeping. A man's single cufflink. It has the initials SC on it. A bottle of quinine powder. Why would Mrs. Lau have this? What could Mrs. Lau want with this? Why does she have it at all? Candles, petals, offering of food and money. It seems to be a shrine. A photo of a wedding day. And then a death photo of the same man. I don't have dates of either event, but she's not old enough for either to be very long in the past. Clearly, she still mourns his passing. Well, she's also seen the washerwoman, so that would check out. A tall pair of medium-sized boots. Okay, nothing important. A collection of records titled 7,000 Words Often Mispronounced by William Henry Pinckney 5. A fine gramophone. Writing materials. Crumpled up note that says, last time you were home you had picked up some of that Scottish girl's ticks. Maybe some practice before all your schooling goes to waste? Okay, I think we're done here. I wouldn't mind confronting Miss Lau about it. Question is, where is she? Oh yeah, the library. Perfect. Also have to get ready for the ball soon, happening in 45 minutes.
brings you back?
Your companion mentioned something called Second Sight? Really, it's what brings us here. I know it sounds outlandish, Mr. Ward, but she is genuine. Somehow Ivy gains visions of a future, or knowledge she shouldn't know. I don't know how. I wish I did. That's how I met her, you know? She put me aside at a party to give me a warning. She told a stranger to her woe I was. She predicted my husband's passing. Perhaps if I had been more open, if I listened, acted sooner. After his death, I had no questions about her ability. She was there while I mourned, and in time, we became friends. She mentioned it has weakened since coming here. Strangely enough, yes. I might have expected the opposite. Have you ever heard of quinine powder, Mrs. Lau? What makes you ask? You know, Mrs. Lau, I've gone blank as to what reason I had you and that powder in my mind. I see. Malaria killed my husband, so yes, I know quinine. Thanks to Ivy, I got my hands on some, but it was too late. It didn't save him. I found these documents, but I can't for the life of me seem to find the owner. Might you recognize them? Documents that... But how the... I have a key, right? Where did it go? You know, I'm rather sick of games, Mr. Ward. I've been toyed with enough for a lifetime. We share an inclination for room searching, do we? Fine. Mrs. Lau, you stay out of my business with Evelyn Dean, and I won't ask why you were sneaking about my room. Though if your business is Miss Dean because, it is, isn't it? She's in everyone's damn business. You might be interested to know that the cufflink you likely saw with this finding of yours belongs to Mr. Coventry. What do you make of that, Mr. Ward? You might want to stick your nose into his affairs and leave mine well enough alone. Mr. Coventry, huh? Good to know. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? I was. It didn't go too terribly either, though I was more there for the conversation than for the game. I don't attend many gatherings of this kind, so it seemed like a good way to meet some of the others. Did many attend? A few. It was the first time I met our host, Marcus Blake. Along with him was Dr. Callaghan and his aunt, Fiat. There was Miss Quinn and Barbosa, Mrs. Darcy too, and yes, Mr. Coventry completed the set.
That's all, Mrs. Lau.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How are you?
You wouldn't happen to be meeting up with Miss Dean this weekend, would you? Me? No. I'd want no part in any such meeting, Mr. Ward. Do you happen to know if there are a lot of deaths in the Quinn family? Do I? Of course. The whole family is cursed. There's not many of them left after all are here. Miss Quinn might be for one of the last. I don't know the specifics of the curse, but I know it to be true. Bad luck like that doesn't come about naturally. The poor dear. So the Quinn family have a curse on them? What it's supposed to do? Well, I didn't ask, but I think there must have been a Quinn like quarantine in our circles at least once before, because it's not an unknown quantity. From what I've heard, it's supposed to drive them to early graves. The means, I don't know, but I've heard of illness, accident, murder. I've no doubt Miss Quinn has overcome some odds to be here in the first place. Poor darling. Miss Lau's necklace, am I to understand that it's a mourning cameo? It is, Mr. Ward, for a late husband. I never met him, you know, he died of malaria, and I did try to warn Victoria. I'd seen it, you understand. We were too late, of course, and to listen to Victoria, the world lost a remarkable man because of it. The bond, oh Mr. Ward, it... deep gentleness, deep love. Sometimes I don't know if I'm doing it right, you see, being there for her in all this. But I know I want to try. We're just gonna skip through a timetable so we can have locations at all times. But just usually not really, you know, like relevant in writing as much as it is about having the timestamps. Were you at a bridge game on Tuesday? Me? Oh, no. I was taking a nap. I think Victoria was there, though.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Is this a creepy detective sim? Well, it's not too far off at least.
I'll let you be, miss.
Hello, Dr. Darling. Welcome in. And good day.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
Mr. Ward, you need to talk to me.
What is this melody? I keep hearing these notes in my mind, over and over, clear like the blue sky. I have some idea that they are connected to the vase I'm looking for, but I'm not sure how. It seems the Lady Wilhelmina Blake was not the finder, but the last known owner of a vase. Say owner if you like, but don't expect me to call a thief by any other name. But if she was the last to have it, maybe she's stored it somewhere in this place. Where's Stream Elements? I can't get to the chopper unless it tells me to. How do you mean? With Stream Elements? What can you tell me about this vase you're looking for? The vase of Nectanebo. It was found in a tomb excavation among the canopic jars, where one would expect the jar containing the entombed's heart. This jar, vase, as it's commonly called, contained not the expected heart, but wood ash. Its hieroglyphic markings offered little indication of why this might be. It represents a fascinating deviation from standard burial rites, but the room was found during an expedition attended by Western gentry. One of the earlier Blakes, and the vase was taken as spoils, which makes my job much harder. Another gift from our glorious English occupiers, but then you would know all about that, yes? It didn't work on your first message. You mean the stream streak? That's actually not Stream Elements related, but like Twitch based. But yeah, there's been some weird issues with stream streaks going on. Like, people have been losing it on channels even though they've, you know, been on there for like multiple hours.
I'll leave you be.
May Allah guide you.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How's the day treating you?
Also, thank you for the 45 stream streak, Dr. Darling. Did you attend the bridge game the other day? On Tuesday? I didn't mean to play, but I got somewhat roped into it. Perhaps next time a challenger will reconsider. Were many in attendance? The chopper sound? I think I heard it, but I also didn't pay that much attention to it. Let me try something real quick.
I'm your huckleberry.
Wow, it did work for Dex. But I'm gonna reset it one time, so if you write another message, Dr. Darling, you can test it. Hello there, Dex, welcome in, dude. Thank you for joining and for redeeming the first. We had only the two tables played in rotation. It was, let me see, myself, Dr. Miss Callaghan, Miss Barbosa, Mrs. Lau, Mrs. Darcy, the Marquess himself, and Mr. Coventry to make up the numbers. Okay.
I'll leave you be.
Farewell.
Oh, sounds good, Dex. I hope you have a nice breakfast. What are you getting?
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Worked on the second message. Fair. But yeah, there you go. Alright, we have half an hour before the ball starts. What shall we do since, like until then? Poached eggs, toast and bacon with some coffee. Oh, that's a nice combination. Hell yeah, I hope you enjoy. I love poached eggs, they're like among my favorite types of eggs. Ah, okay, so I gotcha. You just got like a delay then. Yeah, that's fair. That can happen. That's why it only happened for you on the second message, because it was the first message delayed. Room 25. Can I go there? 22, I mean. No, it's locked. Mrs. Joyce's quarters. Where's that? It's not really marked, is it? We say Twitch be twitchin'. On mobile, please excuse more typos and misspells. I definitely get that. But yes. Twitch be twitchin'. Have I been here yet? I don't think so. A well-thumbed copy of a Bible. Ain't nothing in here. This has been recently moved, but I see no sinister reason for it. Ah yeah, a key. A master key for all bedrooms of a northeast corridor. Hell yeah. One of the floorboards is coming up here, but it's still secure. Looks like it's been a while since this bed was moved. I'm not sure that this is Miss Dean's room. The sheets are messy and the bed hastily made. I suspect the housekeeper didn't do this. Some burned scraps of paper remain, enough that I can make out the message. Meet me in room 7 after your bar shift, and steal us some wine. A cobweb. This place hasn't been dusted for a while. A pile of old ashes. Recently replaced and very secure as a result. Okay, so we can go to a northeast basement and be able to open up some doors there. Oh, northeast corridor, sorry. So we can open up some doors here now. What is this? She's been mapping the grounds and marking rooms off, a reason for which I cannot tell. Everything needed to pen a letter. Charcoal and drawing paper. Mr. Sham likes to draw then. These are the same materials used to make the vase drawings. A copy of the Quran. This book appears to have been read many times. That dream. It keeps pulling my attention away from the vase. Sometimes hours of searching have gone before I realize I've been looking for something else. That symbol. Mr. Sham has seen it too? Did she also dream it? Yesterday's newspaper. Several scrap letters that, judging by the handwriting, are written by Mrs. Sham. But whatever she's writing, it seems to be in Arabic, and I can't read it. Some spare dresses. The style is unfamiliar to me, but that's no surprise. Mr. Sham's schedule for a weekend. I've noted her movements in my timetable. Her shoe size appears to be medium. Like almost everyone has medium shoe size, it seems. Okay. That's good, we can definitely confront her about this. An exchange between Miss Mantovani and Mr. Dupre, arranging a meeting for this weekend to discuss funeral rites. The meeting is scheduled for 6 PM in the drawing room, after Miss Mantovani's talk, which is at 5 PM. I've already missed it. A local newspaper, one of the articles is a gutting piece on Jonathan Blake. This gathering and the outsiders it will surely attract to the region. These drawings, they look like Evelyn Dean. She also looks exactly like the ghost I saw at the Hedge Maze fire pit. A luggage ticket for Bay 46. As a symbol scrawled on the back, a sigil, like the one from my dream. Mr. Dupre's travel papers from the United States. Books about Manor Bridget, Beloa, a god in the voodoo religion of life and death. The chapters which discuss her connections to the Irish Saint Bridget are dog-eared and annotated. A new urn filled with ashes. Mr. Dupre must have lost somebody recently. That's the same image from my dream. How's this possible? It's uncanny. Evelyn Dean is a spitting image of my dearly departed friend. I thought her a ghost at first. It cannot be a coincidence. Us meeting here like this. I'm being asked, no, compelled to act upon this message. That cannot be allowed to happen. I write of it no more. I cannot dwell, cannot feed the urge. The urge? What is happening to you, Mr. Dupre? Night after night, I see this. But why? A beautiful statuette that seems to represent death in some way or another. The words Manor Bridget are engraved in delicate lettering on her necklace. Okay, schedule, nice. Some clothes. Medium-sized boots. Okay. The ball is about to start shortly here, so we don't really have time to investigate another room.
Yes, my child?
Anything I need to talk to him about? I mean, exorcism. You could talk and tell us about this. Do you know much about exorcism? I am a man of God. Of course I know how to expel the devil and all his agents. But before you ask me to do one, not that one would suffice for this forsaken place. They require permission and great effort. I've never put much stock in the former, but I've no time for the latter. So assuming you are on some sort of mission from God, you would need to find another accomplice. I suggest you find somebody well outside the reach of the Irish Catholic Church. Mr. Dupre's friend was cremated, not something I've seen before. Choosing to be burned rather than buried is beyond me. Cremation is generally frowned upon as a burial rite here. I fail to see why. The vessel is irrelevant. I hope his friend finds some peace in their next go-around.
I'll take my leave, Father. Go with God, my child.
I can't pass the time by laying on the bed, I guess. Fair. You're mobile too? Hello there, Dumbledore. Welcome in. And good day to you. Thank you for joining on mobile. Blake crest of arms. It seems decorative, and though oddly, it appears to have seen some use. Jonathan Blake, the owner of this estate, painted here with his young son, Walter, and late wife, Mary. It's getting late. I should return to my room and freshen up for the ball. I can pick my investigation up again once it's over.
Okay, I'm ready. Well, how do I look? You clean up well, Declan. I'm starting to see why I was offered so much money to come here. There's something very wrong with Blake Manor, and it seems Miss Dean's disappearance is only a small part of it. Do I continue? So much of what I've seen today is far beyond what I've ever thought possible. Every minute I spend here among this devilry, I risk losing my grip on reality. If I haven't lost it already. I could just leave. After all, I've been paid a deposit that will keep me ticking over until the end of next year at least. I could just leave and save myself. And damn Miss Dean and this cadre of magicians to whatever hell they brought upon themselves. No. I need to see this through. If not for Miss Dean, if not for the guests here, then at the very least for the staff forced to work here. And anyone outside these grounds who could be harmed by whatever demonic work is in motion here. My soul is tarnished enough as it is. Helping these pagans will hardly change what's waiting for me in the next life. Whatever's coming next, I pray I have the strength to face it. Well, I'd better get going. At this rate, I fear I may be the last person to the ball.
All right. Let's do it.
Ah, Mr. Ward, our final attendee.
My apologies. I was delayed in getting ready.
Of course, sir. There is no need to excuse your time to us. This is, however, a masked ball, sir. If you have not brought your own, we can provide one.
Please, I seem to be underdressed.
You've no idea, sir. Sorry, Mr. Varney, sir. Not my place. Anyways, here's your mask, sir, and some champagne for the toast.
You may go on through, sir. I'm sure the others are eager for your arrival.
My thanks.
What the fuck?
Gentlemen, ladies.
It doesn't look like a masked ball, it looks like a straight up ritual room. Which probably is the case.
Let me once again welcome you to Blake Manor. I am honored to have you at this event. It is one's duty to the household and family to look forward to the future, to make decisions that strengthen the land and line. But it is also important to take some time and look backwards, not through storytelling or nostalgia, but through the literal visitation of my forebears. None of which would be possible, of course, without the talents of the renowned Carmela Mantovani.
Thank you, Marquis Blake. You are too generous, for I am but a humble guide. It is all of you shall do the work. Tomorrow night, when the veil is thinnest, our collective psychic forces will pierce through. Finally, we will speak directly with one of the dead. Absolutely, definitively beyond question. No medium, no spirit boards, no automatic writing. A spirit, here, talking to us itself, in its own voice. Finally, conclusive proof on the end of life. Their transition into a state of unlife. What they know of any forms of afterlife, and where the known ghost spirits go. But that is for tomorrow, see? Tonight, we celebrate. Perhaps preemptively. But after the event tomorrow, we will be drained, shaken, and, no doubt, changed by the revelations learned. Let us toast the end of our own ignorance, the birth of a new us, and the start of a new world of deeper spiritual understanding.
Come, friends, let us raise our glasses. To Miss Mantovani, and to knowledge.
That's not good. What have I done?
Where am I? What was in that drink? Have I been worked. What the hell is happening here? Shh, Declan. They're listening. I can't let on that Hey, I know her.
Amazing. Drugged out Declan Ward sounds interesting.
Hey, I know you.
Okay, so these guys are dancing.
Why do you keep doing that?
Wait. She shouldn't do that. That's not normal. What have they given me?
Contain the heart of a magician. I am convinced it is here. I can feel it now, calling me. I can almost see it.
That might be the substance you took.
No! You don't understand!
Where is the exit? I want to leave.
It's over. No, I've lost it. Sorry.
It'll be okay. Just take a moment and breathe. Remember, this is all transitory.
It feels like forever.
Aye, but at the same time, it's over so fast.
Do any of you have a gift? The sight or something else?
No. I'm very much an outsider here in that regard. And others.
Drat. I want to know what any of the touched are seeing in the midst of all this. You?
No. But I think I'm seeing enough.
And you?
I don't understand your question. I see nothing that I don't normally.
Perhaps another glass then?
He's like, I'm always drugged out. This is nothing unusual.
Oh, my hands. They feel so tingly.
Did you see that?
I'm seeing a great many things right now. Which do you mean?
Well, yes. Some of it seems more real than others, no?
I spoke to God a few moments ago. I'm sure that was real.
Which God?
And what did they say?
Like how casual they're about all of this. Like some of them expected to be drugged.
I am back.
Did you leave?
In a way, I was lost. For a while, I was somebody else. I think still here. But years ago, a man
with my mother. Then, without.
I've heard similar stories about this place. Too many, really. Inheritance turns families on themselves. Even to this day.
For all its grandeur, it is a miserable place.
I knew I was right, I knew it! I am coming for you! I am near! Do you come to free me? In a way, yes. That will be the end result.
I need to stop. Can't let them get away.
Why did you let it happen?
I tried.
It burns! Please, put it out!
How? You're dead.
It burns!
How?
Oh, can't enter. I'm sorry, bro. A mask? Must have fallen off a kidnapped victim. There's something stuck to the inside. A long red hair?
I can't let them get away.
It's like you're wearing a diver's mask. Maybe I am. That's a new fashion for mask sports nowadays. Late 19th century fashion, the diver's mask.
There.
Classic. The fuck? What the fuck? You can just die here? What? Did not expect that. Please tell me I have an autosave. Okay, I do. Thank God. What the fuck? I guess it counts as a death. Did not expect to just die there all of a sudden.
There.
You died so you get reincarnated as Arthur Morgan. Yeah, imagine that was like the end of a playthrough just like that. I would have been a bit mad, I would say. You died so you get reincarnated, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have minded getting to start Red Dead Redemption too soon, but not yet. It's crazy that you can actually die there. Yeah, I'm just gonna chase him now. I'm not do anything else. What the?
Where did they... What on earth? The entity! It towered over the kidnapper. Twice their size at least. What is... Is that a portal of some kind? It is pointing at the portal. As if it wants me to go there, or wants to go itself, but cannot.
So what, it's like 11 AM, is it?
Oh, my head. What did they give me? Was any of last night real? It was clear I wasn't the only one who took something. Nor was I the only one who caught by surprise. But it did seem to be part of the celebration. What is wrong with these people? I should go back over the chase in my mind. See if I can learn anything that could guide me onwards. That giant figure, the one that led Miss Dean through the grounds. It wanted to go through that portal but couldn't. Why?
Yeah, something is wrong with these people. Just, drugging out the guests without any kind of warning. There's also a note here. What is this? An invite to lunch today with Marcus Blake at 1 PM in the dining hall. Interesting. Wow. I'm definitely gonna meet him. That's for sure. So we can form a hypothesis here. I descended into the catacombs as I chased a kidnapper through the ballrooms. Secret doorway.
The culprit took advantage of everyone's inebriated state last night to kidnap one of the other guests. They used knowledge of a secret door and secret passages under the manor to get their victim out of the ballroom. We lost them in the maze, not far from where Miss Dean's trail went cold, where I found the petals in the sigil. Can all of this teach me anything useful?
They have knowledge of the grounds.
The only way they could have known about the door in the catacombs is if they knew the grounds. Either from working here, knowing the place in some other capacity, or having access to plans. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Mystery solved. The chase. There are many secrets hidden under the hotel. I should search the basement for more. Alrighty. Day 3, Sunday, October 31st, 11 AM.
Have you seen Dara? He's meant to have been helping me move some supplies into the basement all morning. Once the delivery arrived, he's buggered off somewhere.
I don't. Maybe the service in the church?
Oh, he's holy all of a sudden, is he?
Maybe? This event is bringing out all sorts of strange behavior in people.
Look, whatever she got you into, just be careful.
Oh, thanks for the concern, Seamus.
Whatever. I better get back to the stables. Can't leave the basement door just sitting open like that.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
You can tell me what the fuck was up with that ball. I can't say I was expecting a party of that sort. Ah, did it take you off guard? I cannot say I'm shocked. You would be surprised just how uncivilized high society events can get. Get it? High society? At least you know now to brace yourself should you attend another. Ah yes, you're gonna be completely casual about it, will you? Have you learned much about exorcisms in your work? I have, and they can be real, but Monsieur Ward, they're more often not. Like any tour of a church, you must be very skeptical. Any undesired behavior can be deemed to be demonic possession, the discovery of unfavorable sciences, a willful woman, a child who struggles to conform. Even those of different sexual orientations are fair game for a fiery priest and his inhumane methods to chase the demon out. Like witch burnings before it, it's a form of punishment for being different. Be wary of it, Monsieur Ward, and of those who use it.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
I guess while some people are at the church service, we could investigate the rooms further in the northeast corridor. And also I would like to remind myself of the lunch. letter from Miss Dean. She's thanking him for his offer to tutor her, but says she wants to learn from a true master, Fiat. The letter has been crumpled up more than once, as if he's been taking it out, rereading it, and discarding it over and over again. Notes on the event. It seems the doctor is preparing a research paper on the events of this weekend. These look like medical records, maybe, with a masked by a sigil. Dr. Callaghan's case files. It contains his notes on Miss Mantovani. According to this, she doesn't have long to live. Irregular heart rhythms, the onset of organ failure, a weakness of her blood. He's not sure what is causing it, but seems to believe it wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. All he can do is minimize the pain in these, her final days. Nice, we can form a hypothesis on Mantovani. Carmela Mantovani's goal is to contact the Séance, despite it killing her, as she wants to provide for her family.
Miss Mantovani is ill. Clearly her work is taking its toll. Another seance might be too much for her body to handle. I should find and confront her about this.
Medium-sized brown boots. Various correspondences on the topic of the occult and its place inside the scientific studies. A gramophone record and a note. Request gramophone to room so I can attempt to use this music to re-enter the dream and find out what is going on there. The doctor has a similar plan to myself. I leave this record with him, in case he succeeds, where I fail. This book appears to have been read many times. Miss McLeod. I can see she's not shadowed by anything here. She looks a little lost without Mrs. Lau by her side. Mary? As in Mary Blake, the Marcus' deceased wife? This image of Mr. O'Mara didn't come out so well. Demon watching over me or haunting me? Perhaps this house can help me finally find an answer to that. Another photo of Miss Evelyn Dean. She looks more haunted than in the other pictures I have. I wonder why. but this confirms for me that the doctor took the photograph I now have. Did he send it to me then, or was it taken from his room? This must be the church at the back of the grounds. I wonder if it has opened yet? A London paper. He's reading an article on staff shortages in the hospitals there. A book on medical history and another on recent advances in chemistry. Okay, so where's Miss Mantovani then? We don't know where she's right now, but she's going to go to the drawing room. Fair enough. A recent paper from the region. It's photo to show an article calling out a number of strange occurrences in the area. Milk curdling, a calf born with an extra limb, and an entire crop rotting the night before harvest. I bet that wee Jacqueline has reached out to Rory too. I won't let her take him. I won't, whatever the price. Jacqueline? Whoever she means is from Dublin, and she does feel kindly towards them. A letter for Fiat Callaghan from her sister-in-law. Instructions to allow no harm to come by her boy. Dr. Callaghan, I assume. Unless she wants something worse than a few white streaks to happen to her. She seems concerned that her son is wasting his time and risking his life with this mystical path. From reading this, it seems he is an acclaimed and respected doctor with the potential of quite a lucrative life ahead of him. If only he would focus on it. It seems like Miss Callaghan is making notes on the other guests. Erickson, a fraud and a poor one at that. Barbosa, the poor lamb, is lost here. There's no trace of actual magic or fur. I figured none of his staff would have any dragged, but Hunter has training. Small shoes. Okay, so clothing. It looks to be a hazy sketch of sorts. It's titled Wiccan's Woes Crying. Sunday 11 AM Carmela, Sunday 14 PM Lloyd, Sunday 18 Quarantine. There's also a note, make sure everyone has directions for the hedge maze. Oh, another hypothesis. Getting a lot of them right now. Fiat Callaghan's goal is from the is to protect the land to no is to bless the land or the well, depending, to protect the... Okay, so bless the well. Didn't I have a well here somewhere? Yeah, up there. To protect the land from the Séance's aftermath?
Miss Callahan is worried that the Séance is going to leave the region decimated, so she is trying to protect the sacred waters to stop that from happening. I should find and confront her about this.
The label says, until your headache passes, Orange. It is unused. A torn up letter. It looks like the scraps are from a torn up letter. It looks correct. It's a letter from Evelyn Dean, asking Fiat to teach her Irish magical traditions. It seems Miss Dean recently became aware of her own heritage, which spawned a want to study under the Fiat. It seems Miss Callaghan's reactions was to angrily tear up the letter and throw it away, but only after scrawling Jack Keen on it. Jack Keen? Was Miss Dean that Fiat was threatening in her note? Might she actually have done something to protect Dr. Callaghan from her? Enough of Miss Hisham's vase drawings. She seems to misplace them near the basement entrances. Ah yeah, we've already been in this room. Yo, Mr. Vali, what the fuck was up last night with a ball and, you know, drugging all of us?
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
I can't say I was expecting the hotel to host such a party such as that one. I understand it's not uncommon for such circuits. The Marcus was clear that this had to be on par with a London event at all costs. That's all he has to say? People have to be as drugged out as in London. Can you tell me much about the catacombs under the manor? Loosely. I've only read of them, despite my efforts to find a way in. They always seemed like it might draw more guests in. I read that Norman Blake used dynamite to try to open them in 1834. He died in the blast. I assume he took the entrance out with him. Perhaps the entire structure? I see there has been some damage to one of your armchairs. A cigar burn? Damage from one of your colleagues, it appears, sir. Some people do not consider or perhaps care about the cost of such repairs. Mrs. Joyce has done her best, but I'm afraid we might need to employ the skills of an upholsterer once the event is finished. You saw it happen? No, Mr. Ward. Miss Quinn reported it to me on Tuesday night, after the bridge game. Perhaps she saw the culprit herself, I didn't ask. Miss Hisham told me about this melody she's heard. I would say that you're free to use the piano in the drawing room, but it was moved last week, out of tune as it was. Our finest piano is in storage, but the Marquess refuses to move it upstairs.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Certainly.
Ah yeah, beautiful weather yet again.
It's taken him so long. Oh, sorry, sir. Can I help you with something?
I wouldn't have expected the manor to put on a party such as that ball. They act so high and mighty, these people, but there's not much difference between them and us. They just like to pretend there is, that's all. Was it good? No. It was my kind of gathering. Shame. Looked fun from out here. What do you know of the catacombs under the manor? Ah, I've heard they exist, but I've never been able to find them. Wait, how do you know about those? Wait, how did I know about them? Huh. For a moment there, a real want to know crept up in me, but it's gone again. Odd. Do you know anything about quinine powder? No, doesn't ring a bell. Sounds medical though. I've never heard of anyone taking it for fun anyway. Mr. Sham told me about this melody she's heard. You looking for somewhere to practice? There's usually a piano in the drawing room, but we moved it downstairs, so you'd have to somewhere to host your talks. Didn't work anyway. I found a nice one in storage this week though. But that's not much use to you, is it? Yeah, there's a lot of repetition between, like, asking the same question to different people.
I'll leave you.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't any new information we didn't already have. Presumably for deliveries, yeah, I don't think so. Another drawing of a vase.
Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
I gather that Miss Dean was interested in learning Irish magic from your aunt? She was. Fiat rejected her though, that's all there is to that. Have you been apprenticing under Fiat for long? I have. For too long in truth. I've learned everything she has to teach me, but still, I am an apprentice. She doesn't like my modern approach to the role. She believes it distracts me from the work. But to adapt is the work. If only I could get her to see, modern problems require modern solutions. Have you seen this book before, Doctor? No, though there's some terribly strong magic in these pages, Mr. Ward. Can you tell me what these sigils mean? Well, Oscar means open, Dun would be close or shut. Whatever the sigils open or close I cannot say, but they radiate power, even off a page. This is the kind of thing I'd leave for the experts, speaking as an expert of sorts. Again, you know, like a lot of repetition, like we already knew that it was open and close. Your aunt thinks the Séance could be dangerous? She doesn't think that, Mr. Ward. She knows it. They intend to unravel the order of the universe. Now, I'm all for progress myself. But there's no scientific method, no rigorous testing, just some good intentions and a lot of people to be caught in the crossfire if things go wrong. Do you recognize his picture? Of course I do. I took it. Maybe a week ago? Evelyn must have dropped it. You should return it to her. Yeah, good joke. Doctor, can you tell me much about quinine powder? Oh, the malaria treatment? Well, malaria and fever, I suppose I should say. Would a person use it for another reason? Oh, it can cause all manner of side effects. Temporary blindness, confusion, doubt senses. Unless a person is chasing that kind of thing, then I would say not.
I have to be on my way.
Be well, Mr. Ward.
If I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier. You could have told me.
What excuse would you have to come to a place like this, lass?
A fervent desire for more rain.
That might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems. But not that I haven't missed you. It's good to see you. How are things back home, as it goes?
Oh, well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs. He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father. We have a new stable master, of course, but I don't like him half as much as you.
That would be hard if you did, love. But, how are you these days, with the on the Sherlock?
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
That's quite the collection, of the people attending this thing or anything to go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could say. It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon.
Yeah, what's the nature of a relationship, I wonder? Should definitely investigate his quarters. And for her, we have to investigate room 1. Okay, fair enough. And her room is unlockable, so we could actually investigate that now. But where's his quarter? I guess not next to the atrium. Yeah, what's with all the cells in the catacombs? Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I have no idea where his room is, but we at least can investigate room number 1. Maybe I'm gonna do that right now, before we pass to 12 PM. Again, after navigating through that kind of maps, you will love Silent Hill. In Resident Evil as well, right? And of course, Control. I have to say, I really didn't like Control's map too much. It was really confusing because it was all like laid on top of each other, wasn't it? Would have been better to have it like in stages like this. Unless I'm misremembering. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't mind horror whatsoever. Like, I don't mind being spooked a bit. It's just that's not like my favorite genre necessarily, you know? But for example, if something has horror elements and there's like something else interesting going on with it, then I'm definitely down for it. Okay, let's have a look in here. A book on dream imagery and techniques. The notes written haphazardly into the margins. A lucid dream state will allow one a degree of control in one's dreams and can be a jolly fun way to add the feeling of freedom into one's life. First, find a comfortable place. This will ease the drifting into sleep. The fire's nice, but best allow it to die a little so it doesn't need minding. To ensure one doesn't drift too deeply, there are a few techniques to stay between both wake and sleep. One item on the list is circuit. Musical tracks, especially those designed for the purpose, can keep the brain in an ideal state to dream lucidly. Finally, one must focus on what they wish to see. The mind's eye is good for this, but something tangible to focus on one's thoughts is stronger. Perhaps I could try this technique and use the knowledge of her shared dreams as my anchor. I could use Miss Dean's journal to represent that. Yeah. Did that already. Hello Vaave, welcome in dude. Thank you for the 20 stream streak. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Having a nice chill day over here. Well, it's pretty darn hot, but it's like chill otherwise. And yeah, making some good progress with the Séance. We're now on the last day of investigation. We got dragged out against our will last night. So yeah, things are going just perfect. But the good thing is I'm really closing in on a lot of mysteries and hypotheses. So making good progress with that. It's chill other than the fact that it's not chill. Fear that. A heatwave has hit your city today and oh my fucking god, you wanna die? That's understandable. What kind of temperatures are you getting today? Good to hear it's going well. Thank you, Arthur. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been like one of the hottest days today for us. And earlier we had to walk to our car and take some stuff out that, you know, we don't want to have in there when it's being eventually sold. And the car is black, so it's been like heating up so much that just popping in your head was like stepping into a sauna or something. Must have been like over 40 degrees inside. Like 40 to 50 probably with how it's been, you know, heated up. Victoria wants to investigate herself, of course, and see that Miss Dean no longer has the means to threaten us. But I've told her she absolutely cannot. If we are discovered doing such a thing, it would just be a scandal upon scandal. I will find a husband instead. So even if Miss Dean does make public what she knows, I will hold little weight. It will hold little weight. It might not even be so terrible. I can hope at least. Can I not? It's 26C, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so I don't know, English word muggy? Like it feels like a sauna outside. I know what you mean. And yeah, they would usually say like humid. Like when you have, you know, a very high concentration of water in the air. Like, you know, 80+% or something. Which is like very humid weather. And same here, dude. We have like, I don't know, 33 degrees and like humidity of, I don't know, probably 80 plus, I would say. Let me have a look. Actually, I've been over-exaggerating. It's more like 30 degrees and more like 60% humidity. But it feels very humid, I would say that. A list of names, the first three of which are marked off. Rari Callaghan, Michael Scarrett, and Walter Blake. The fourth name, Kefo O'Mara, is not marked off. Ooh, a potential candidate. The last few days have been terrifying. I feel so vulnerable, not being able to see anything beyond the mundane. I just know Dean is behind it. I've decided I'm going to ask Dara for help. I didn't want to worry him, but he will have something for this, surely. Thank goodness he's here. So did you really ask Mr. Hunter for help? I should investigate further. So I have agreed to meet Mr. O'Mara on Saturday at 7 PM. In the gents' changing room, an undignified meeting place, but hopefully no one will disturb us there. I found some way to excuse myself from dinner. Victoria needn't know. Okay, nothing important there. Small shoes, good to know. Ah yeah, the number. The number was... how do I change this? Ah, never mind. So we do 3, 4, 5, 2, 5. A letter claiming to have evidence of a romantic relationship between Miss McLeod and Mrs. Lau. You need consider romantic indiscretion with Mrs. Lau not to come to light, and I could use the loyalty of a seer. Come and talk to me, Ivy. We shall work something out. It's signed, Evelyn Dean. Yeah, so there's the blackmail. Evelyn Dean, the person who's been missing, has blackmailed both Miss McLeod and Mrs. Lau to expose their, you know, love relationship. What a bastard. Ivy McLeod's goal is to cover a relationship to... no, is to find a fiancé to cover up her relationship with Mrs. Lau.
Miss McLeod means to cover up a relationship under fear of blackmail. I should find and confront her about this.
We have 3 confrontations we have to do here. Really gotta find the persons we have to confrontate as well. Hello there, Calix, welcome in. And good day to you. The crook is loose. Sure is. Better hide your valuables and like books and letters and notes, because I'm breaking into every one of these rooms. It's a novel. From the state of the pages, I'd say it's only just been started. Perfume with what looks like Chinese on the label. I don't think this is Miss McLeod's. It appears this water has been drugged, and the residue seems similar to that in the bag I found in Mrs. Lau's room. But what cause could she have to drug Miss McLeod? Could this be about the blackmail letter somehow? A photo of what must be Miss McLeod and, yes, this must be Mr. Hunter. They both look much younger. These must have been taken some time ago. Odd for her to have this. It must be close for her to have kept it for so long. Despite its obvious frequent use, the stack of cards are in a good state. She must take great care of them. Okay, we have to leave this room soon. A Protestant cross rests by her bedside. Okay, stationery. Looked at that. Okay, I think it's time to go. Hey, so if we could find one of the persons we have to confrontate. Like, she's still in the garden, isn't she? Let's go there.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How are you?
Your goal is to find a fiancé to cover up your relationship with Mrs. Lau.
Shush! Not so loudly. Oh, but look at me. I don't want things to be like this. I feel awful doing this to Victoria. As long as Miss Dean has her evidence, we are not safe. We'll be ruined if she decides to share it. So, all I can do is try and mitigate the damage. Even if that means... I don't want to talk about it. Please, Mr. Ward. You can't tell anyone. You can't. Please. We will be doomed.
Don't worry, miss. I won't tell a soul. I hope Mrs. Lau is handling the situation well.
Well, she's more calm than I. What will I do without her? I do hope Miss Dean doesn't succeed in driving us apart. Oof. The only way I can see that happening is if we somehow get those awful materials and burn them. There is no other way to be free from that horrible woman's grasp.
Find and return the blackmail material.
Hello, Mr.
You're quite close to Mrs. Lau? Oh, Victoria's a darling. She's my chaperone, but she's my friend before that. A very dear friend indeed, I'd wager. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You know, I wish these would have been like slightly rewritten because now that we confronted her, you know, like, it's... Come on, what are we talking about? Like, we know what's up. Okay. You know Mr. Hunter before this event, didn't you? Yes. Dara was a groundskeeper on my family estate when I was growing up. I've known him since I was very small. And he was a tremendous help when my second sight came in. No one else really knew what to do with me. It runs in bloodlines, you see, but I have it much more fiercely than any one of my family's living memory. I was so happy to see him here. I've always considered him a good friend, but we've been trying to be discreet. Some people think it's improper. I think it's silly. I've had plenty of terrible men in far better standing. We're all just people, no matter our station, don't you agree, Mr. Ward? But I won't risk him his job, so discreet it is. I mean, that's fair.
I'll let you...
Take care.
Okay, we can also form another hypothesis on Mrs. Lau. Victoria Lau's goal is to save her relationship with Miss McLeod by drugging her so she can find it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Why? The investigation board from AC Shadows, that's what he was trying to remember. Sadly, now you do remember it. Circuits upon circuits upon circuits upon circuits upon circuits. And a few more circuits, of course. get it. What am I missing here? Reset. Main relationship with Miss McLeod by drugging is like locked in, right? I don't see any other thing working here. Okay, Rob.
Mrs. Lau intends to get blackmail material from Miss Dean at any cost. I should find and confront her about this.
So many confrontations. Okay.
Andiamo, little well. You show me nothing.
Don't go getting worked up about it now, or you won't get anywhere. Scrying is a delicate art. The mind must be relaxed, but focused. Not so easy, at least not at first.
I am focused. I'm a magician, and a very good one. This should not be hard for me.
None of that. You're better than that, aren't you? Don't let pride cloud your mind. You're focused, perhaps, but on what?
My family, of course. Except... no. When I think of them, I imagine what these people would say of me. But what choice did I have? A magician must glitter. Whatever mud she's born in, she must bloom and escape to survive.
You put too much on yourself.
Santo cielo.
Children!
Carrier of woes.
Sheila and Ada and Necro and everyone. Hello there. Thank you so much for the raid, Necro, and welcome in. How is it going? How was the stream today? Welcome in as well, Sheila and Lucinda. How was Count of a Lamp? I hope you had a good time. For anyone that didn't come with a raid, if you haven't checked out Necro's channel before, then I highly recommend doing so. He's currently doing a playthrough of Count of a Lamp, and yeah, it's a really fun and nice streamer to watch. So definitely recommend checking out his channel if you haven't before. I'm doing good, Sheila. Thank you for asking. Making good progress with the game. We're now on the last day of investigation. And yeah, we're definitely closing in on a lot of the mysteries. Like, I got quite a few people now to confrontate with new discoveries. Yeah, like, time is rushing. Like, in the evening, like late evening, we're gonna have a seance happening, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like the last major event of the game. So we'll have to make the best out of the time I still have left here during the day. How are you doing, Sheila? How was the rest of Death Stranding? the kite was doing well, but we didn't get further than when we were at because the next heretic kicked your butt, so you got goofed off. That's definitely fair. Can be like that sometimes, you know. But I'm glad it was still going well though, and that you hopefully had fun with it. Indeed, yeah, there's a seance about to happen, and it drew in a lot of people from all over the world. We're currently in the west of Ireland, where the veil between the dead and the living is the thinnest, and we're actually on Halloween night right now, the 31st of October. And yeah, like many people try to talk to the dead for different reasons, and we're trying to figure out, you know, the reasoning behind it. At the same time, we're also discovering the disappearance of a person, of a medium. So yeah, there's a lot going on here.
Well, I'd rather carry woes than expectations. Sometimes we just need to put down the load, Carmela.
Oh, I see them. But I forgot how good it feels to see them. It has been so long, and I am so far from home. Cielo. Is that rain?
Well, we're in the west of Ireland. I think a bit of rain is to be expected.
Signor Ward, we meet again.
Your goal is to conduct the seance despite it killing you, as you want to provide for your family. I was just calling that out like so bluntly and almost like it's a, you know, like, how dare you? It's like, you know, the ultimate self-sacrifice that she's trying to provide for her family with her last, you know, dying breath, pretty much. It's like, how dare you take care of your family? Even though it's like not even our place whatsoever.
It is not just those of us speaking to ghosts who are uncovering secrets, is it, Signor? I have had time to consider, to decide. This is not where I wanted to spend my last days. But at least this way, my death will have use. The last I've spent on this grand séance. It will be something to be remembered. And this contract will serve my family well. It is not perfect. But few things are. Signor Ward, I have a favor I must ask of you. Signor Ward, I believe you to be a good man. I will not survive this seance. Even if I hadn't already known it for myself. I have seen it in my cards. I have resigned myself to this. I have reason for seeing this seance through. My family. I left when I was young. When I realized this gift gave me a way out. And what a life he has given me. I have performed in the old world and the new. Every kind of party I have been to. I even read for Queen Victoria. And through her granddaughter, I performed a seance for the Tsar and his mad monk.
The mad monk? Who could that be? Couldn't be Rasputin, could it? You did vote for a certain curse in the crowd, did you? Causing chaos wherever you are, Dr. Darling, is it? Hello there, Draco. Welcome in. Thank you for joining with a raid. You're good at goofing off. For example, you were getting a soda from the kitchen when there was a raid out. Classic. It's like, why am I watching this stream right now? Hope you enjoy your soda.
I could not have asked for more. But I do not have much left. All I earned, I spent. I could always earn more. But the time for that is at its end. I want to give something. Some fraction of the comfort I have had. This event, it pays well. Too much even. But at a time when I needed much. But now I fear I will be gone before I can get this money to them. Please, Signor, I will give you the secret to the lockbox in my room. Per favore, you must go to my room and get my earnings. Take this symbol. It will open my lockbox. A key to my room. I suspect you already have. When the séance is done, please, ensure my family gets the full amount.
I mean, I would try. Granted that I will survive the séance myself, you know, I'm not too sure if it's gonna happen. But if I survive, I'm gonna make sure that your family gets every last dollar or pound or whatever currency we have at this point. Not sure if she's been like paid in Italian florins or something. But yeah, whatever currency you might have gotten, I will give it to them. I promise.
And let them know I am sorry that I left, but that I love them always.
Of course.
Grazie. Now, go.
Grazie mille. Bene. Some money in case I go bankrupt. What? Ah yeah, it's 11:59. Okay. We just got ported here. Cool. There's a payment. I put this away for safekeeping. I make sure it gets to Miss Mantovani's family. I can hardly imagine how the other guests are going to react. Would they go through with the séance if they found out what it would do to Miss Mantovani? I pray the Lord shows them compassion. I don't own their complicity. At least Miss Mantovani has chosen to die on her own terms. It's a luxury too few of us are afforded. Mystery solved. Miss Mantovani will conduct the séance even though she believes she would die as a result. Miss Mantovani has asked me to ensure her family gets some money, so her death is not in vain. Nice. I wonder if I have gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Records. Everything. Documents. Okay, so where again do I cross out other people? I'm not too sure. Okay. I mean, we still only have 4 out of 9 facts, right? Like, they're able to write, there were medium shows, they use magic in the kidnapping, and went overground, so have maps. But yeah, it's about to be 12 PM either way, so... Is there like anything I can do here to pass the time? Or the bin. A number of blood-stained handkerchiefs. Another symptom of her illness, no doubt. A Catholic mass is happening. Oh, I can safely skip that. And we got 1 more hour until we are invited to lunch with the owner of a manor. Let's talk to Miss Barbosa in the drawing room. Oh, if I can find the drawing room, that is. Oh yeah, it's right next to the west corridor of the west tower. Okay, let's go back to the atrium and then to the west like area. Oh shit. Who's that? Where did she go? Was that a ghost? Get a grip, Declan. You're tired and this place is getting to you. Oh, never mind.
The body of Christ.
This is the Catholic Mass. Whoops. For some reason I thought it was in the church. Never mind, I guess we're doing this.
Amen.
The
Does something trouble you, my child?
I thought... No, Father.
Then be on your way now. God bless you.
Thank you, Father.
Mr. Ward, would you care to join us for communion?
Sure, why not? Is there something I want to contemplate while I'm here? The missing guess.
It has become clear that Miss Dean is only part of what is happening here. Can I discover who was taken last night? Assuming I did not concoct it all, will some clue become clear to me when I learn their identity? Or will I be as in the dark as I am now? Or worse, more confused even still?
And now, the Mass has ended. You may go in peace.
Okay. Well, I couldn't quite talk to the person I wanted to talk to. Okay. Oh, I still have to retrieve a telegram. I should really do that, actually. Let's do that. So how do I retrieve the telegram exactly? Maybe I have to talk to a receptionist?
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Telegram. Nothing of a telegram here. Never mind.
I need nothing.
Certain.
Ah, fallen telegram letter. Okay. It seems somebody lost this transcription. It's addressed to Miss Barbosa. It looks like she was asking for any state records about her father, but the reply says there's no information available. Okay, nice. That's what we had to get. Good. Can I go to room 16? I can. Let's do that. Subject 16 and room 16, perhaps. Maybe it's a distant relative. Sketches are something that makes my stomach turn. It has been labeled My Angel. Okay, nothing important there. Just some clothes. Letter from Kefo Omera's mother checking in on him. Kefo, is Duran, when the seance of yours is done, do come home. Your sister wants to see you before our wedding. And it would do me good to see you too. It's been too long since you last visited, though it may not seem long to you. I worry for you, dear boy. Your peers are starting to talk. Angels might have chosen you, but have regard for your earthly self. That's who I know as my son, remember. Copy of a Bible, sections are called out and notations made around anything that references angels. One shoe shows heavier wear, exactly as I would expect from somebody using a cane as heavily as he. His gait and stance must be quite distinct. What is the combination for this, I wonder? He has a lot of painkillers here. Some fresh oil paint. An in-progress piece of a woman resting in a boat by a lake. Or is she dead? The figure watching makes me wonder. He seems a natural talent, but the piece is chilling. I walk in the bath, almost too weak to get out. I cut too deeply. I can't go on like this. There are only so many near misses one can survive. I caught a glimpse though just before I passed out. A pale and glowing shape. Out of reach again the moment I knew it to be there. So he's seeking like near-death experiences. The year John Dee was given the Enochian language, entrusted with the ability to truly speak with angels. If he and I are special, and it is of the same sort, then it is only a matter of translating the language. Thanks to Mrs. Sham's jars, I have everything I need to trap it, apart from its bloody name, but soon I will have it. It won't escape me again. I have an awful notion to open one of these jars. Sheer curiosity, best not. Saturday 7 PM, changing rooms, McLeod. Why does she want to meet? At least it's in private. Hopefully she'll be looking for some fun. Good God. I hope Evelyn comes to her senses soon. I'm so bored without her. A horrific sketch. The Jason note says, had it, just for a moment, and then gone again. But I will try again, have it back. Okay, I think we're done here in this room. Another drawing of a vase. Let's go in here again. Okay, this doesn't lead to any other room, I don't think. Hello, Valafi, welcome in. Good day. What's happening here?
Where were you? This lot's been sitting there since 9.
That's something to see to. Don't worry about it.
Up to some boldness, eh?
Want me to leave you this?
All right. I was only making fun. Keep your shirt on.
If the staff are all busy with a delivery, then this might be my best chance to search him there. East Annex. A tray of untouched food. It's cold, so it's been here a while. Somebody's coming.
Borrow your dorm key for a second?
Maybe. Why don't you tell me what's happened to yours first? If you've lost it, again, you can see about getting another cut yourself.
It's not lost. I just left it in this storeroom and I don't want to have to go all the way till I have to.
We really need to sort that mess out. But not until the séance is over and done with. Tell you what, you can have the keys once we have these boxes all moved.
Ah, sake. Alright, let's go.
Let's have a look in the laundry room. Food orders for several of the guests. It's a letter addressed to Mrs. Caitlin Joyce. The paper is sweetly fragrant. I hope you enjoy this dandelion tea, a beautiful relief for the aches, and entirely unmagical. I see how uncomfortable I make you, but I'm a practitioner, and I'm also a Catholic. That means when I'm hated, I must answer with love. That is what it means for me to be godly. Proverbs 10:12. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. It is signed by Miss Camilla Mantovani. The paper looks like it was crumpled and shakily smoothed out. If there were tea leaves, they're gone. An apron that's needed mending a few times. Also, give me just 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Stove. It would be drying the towels, only someone's forgotten to light it. There's a stink of damp in the air. A rack of various liquids, mostly different cleaning agents. Basket set aside for new laundry. I feel like all the other stuff is not really that worth investigating right now and like spending time on. Chemicals. What is here? Never St. Bridget's Cross. Crib? A crib for a small child. The name Murphy is inscribed on the foot of it. There's someone on the other side. Okay. Let's go out here. We're back there. I love the musical theme here. It's like very dark and like shit's about to happen. Cage door. Lock up for precious item. It's locked. There's a ring of keys inside. The other gate is open, but it's blocked by all sorts of boxes and trolleys. I need to push the trolley aside and scramble around if I want to get inside. I hope that doesn't cause any... like, big noises. Shit, I never goes. The piano. Can use this. A fine piano, it looks to still be in working order. I wonder, I could try the melody Mr. Shan gave me. I will in a second. But let me first grab the keys, because I don't want that to cause the other guys to investigate, you know? A set of keys, a key for the basement entrances, a key to the men's dormitory, and a master key for the southwest best bedrooms. Southwest corridor? As far as I remember, that's Mr. O'Finn's and Mr. Coventry's rooms. It seems like everything. Maybe it's best I move on and not push my luck by being in here any longer. Nah, I'm gonna push my luck. So I gotta play the piano. An inventory of stored goods. There's a note scrawled here too. Saw a hunter cast something into the wall in the stable? Too drunk to be sure. Should go back tomorrow. Maybe. The rest of the text is unintelligible. A local paper, there seems to be nothing of note in it. There's not much left.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Okay, let's see about this. Jesus, okay, it's been like a long ass time since I had to play the piano. Okay, well. We did it. So this is it? The vase Miss Bisham has been looking for. What was... Huh?
You found it.
Jesus Christ, you spooked me, lady.
I know what we discussed, but I have changed my mind. I can destroy it myself. No, I will put it in a museum. Return it home. Does it matter? Just hand it over.
Jesus, lady, can you breathe for a second? Okay.
Give it to me.
She's not gonna breathe. It's gonna murder me.
Now.
No! I won't have you lost, like so many before you.
Just destroy it, dude. Yes. There we go. Oh shit.
And just like that, it's over. Goodbye, Wilhelmina Blake.
What did I... No, I remember. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward. I don't know. I don't know what possessed me. Or rather, I do. But now, I feel as if I can think. For the first time in a long time, my mind is entirely mine. Mr. Ward, thank you. With that accursed vase gone, I finally have some peace. Some clarity. I need to rest. I've not rested in so long. I will be skipping this grand séance as a start. I can see no good to come of it. I will keep away. Perhaps you should too.
Mystery solved. Mr. Sham will no longer be attending the séance. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. You know, I'm a bit annoyed that the protagonist is like constantly saying, maybe I should find out who had the fight with Miss Dean, but it's basically ask every person for alibis, you know, and that's a lot. So yeah, that's just something that will have to happen on the side. So I don't want to go through that door there, because that would of course reveal that somebody has been here. Okay. This path is blocked off. Should come back later, maybe they'll be gone when the delivery is finished. Makes sense. They're still there. Hope they don't see me over here. Large pair of recently cleaned men's work boots. Okay, another clipboard. A men's dormitory and a coat. Whoever owns this, there's nothing in the pockets. Let's have a look. I suspect this was placed here by the maid. Letters addressed to Mr. Hunter. One seems to come from a brother in the Horseman's Word and warns Mr. Hunter that she's visiting soon. A number of letters from Miss MacLeod to Mr. Hunter. They're not formal in nature, in fact they're quite familiar and affectionate. We had a close bond before this event. Camilla by Sheridan Le Fanu. A note from Miss MacLeod to Mr. Hunter that indicates she believes Miss Dean is attacking her psychically. You do something about this? I don't know what, but you will, won't you, Dara? Something to stop her attack on me, to stop whatever she's done to blind me. I would have thought it would be a relief to lose this sight, but now that I cannot see anything, I'm more petrified than ever. If something's to go wrong, I won't know until it's too late. Please, Dara, you have to stop her by any means. I wonder if Mr. Hunter acted on this information, given the relationship he may have. Dara Hunter's goal is to protect horses. To protect horses, yes. Miss MacLeod to is to bind. Miss Dean to protect Miss MacLeod from harm.
Mr. Hunter placed a binding spell on Miss Dean just before she went missing. I should find and confront him about this.
Scrap of paper. There's a series of 6 symbols on it, but some have been scratched out in frustration. I can see the spiral symbol here. Mr. Hunter must be experiencing the dreams as well. Bottle of good quality brandy. A book of incantations from the Horseman's Word. A page on binding charms is held upon by some twigs. The charm is made and inserted into the recipient's chimney. Is this something he has done? Oh yeah, we did find that preparation in the chimney. A map of Europe with some locations marked on it. Average size black work shoes. Travelogues and other guides to Europe. Between this and the map, it seems Mr. Doyle is quite eager to leave Blake Manor and see the world. Pencils and other art materials. A Bible. No, wait. This is no ordinary Bible. It's a Gnostic Bible, whatever that means. It's hard to make anything of use out. It's a very dense tome. I need to look elsewhere for an overview of a faith. Burned piece of paper. It must have fallen from the store. The writing says, "Why can't I remember? I have to protect that poor lass. My baby. Then what? I don't have a baby." There's a line of symbols, but some of them are lost to the charring. What is this? A handkerchief with Evelyn Dean's initials on it? Why does Mr. Doyle have this under his pillow? Okay, that's all I can do here before the hour passes to 1 PM. Gotta leave. Shit, over there. Okay. Well, technically, if the room is still open, I could step in here for a second, but I don't think it's open. Yeah, specific key needed. Breakfast is served from 9 AM to 10 AM, lunch from 1 PM to 2 PM. Dinner on Saturday is from 7 to 8 PM, and dinner on Sunday is a silent dinner from 8 to 9. Admittance to meals is closed on the half hour. Alright, and that is lunch hour. And we're to meet Mr. Blake in the dining room. Okay. Someone say food? Indeed. Yeah, it's about lunchtime. But for me it's dinner time though, which is why I will end the stream here for today. Getting hungry. Or should I say hangry? Yeah, no, more hungry than hangry today. But yeah, we're definitely closing in on a lot of mysteries right now. I'm not even sure what to do next first. But we're gonna figure that out next time. Of course, it also depends whether or not someone is available to talk to. But yeah, we should do so in the next stream. For now, let's have a look who's online and who we could raid, shall we? Okay, so we're gonna go and raid over to Maxi, who's playing a bit of Crimson Desert for his first time ever. If you would like to join us with a raid, feel free to copy and paste the raid emotes I put into chat. And also, if you want to check out some fellow streamers, then definitely check out Chilla, who's been playing some Death Stranding. Lucinda's currently doing a New Game Plus run of God of War. Necro has been doing some Cult of a Lamp. Arthur is currently doing a playthrough of AC4 Black Flag. And Dex has been playing some Fortnite. Thank you everyone for joining this stream, and I will see you in the next one, when we dive further into the investigation and yeah, the last day of doing so. Until next time, bye bye.